Where we last left this character, we just hit level 37. We're out here in Alterac Mountains. We were trying to kill some of these syndicate dudes, successfully. Killing some of these syndicate dudes. But I kind of decided this was not the greatest of grind spots. Just because there's a bunch of stealthy dudes. So we're gonna try to go and maybe fight some of the ogres instead. Oregon Trail, dude. My whole party's gonna die of dysentery, and then you guys are gonna LOL at me if I play Oregon Trail, okay? I mean, that would be fine if that happened, you know, it's content. What? Oh, shit, a rare spawn? Yeah, we can probably fight that, dude. Ambush, slice and dice. Look at this guy. It's a little bitch, dude. Okay, any good loot? Sentinel Boots of the Eagle. That is not good loot. So, kind of one thing we're working on here is, we don't have a lot of gold. And we're coming up on level 40. So we're kind of struggling to, like, we might not have enough gold for the mount when we get there. So, hopefully if we keep pickpocketing, and we keep, killing dudes, it should be good. Hopefully we get enough, stuff from pickpocketing, but I think I'm a little bit behind on the gold train here. Just use streamer benefits and beg for some gold. If you guys, if you guys wanna help mob tag my guy to get him higher level, if you want to donate gold to the cause so I could buy not only a mount but also a Gut Ripper epic dagger when I get level 40, I would not decline that, okay? I would love that. But I don't think I'm on the level where I can just be like, okay guys, open trade, give me gold. I don't think I'm quite on that level of streamer at this point. Alright, these ogres are actually pretty good. They're pickpocketable enemies. Not quite Asmongold, nope. Bro, I saw a YouTube clip of Asmongold trying to play hardcore and just being fucking mobbed by like 1,000 people logging in trying to get on his lair. There's no shot he can play this game live on stream in any normal capacity. Wait, this is actually like a pretty good grind spot, it seems. I mean, these ogres aren't that far apart. Yeah, bro, I'm just out here trying to get 100 gold mount and a BOE level 40 epic off the auction house, man. I don't need 2,000 gold. Join OnlyFans, streamy benefits. I thought about that, but I mean, yeah. I think it could be good or fun. But I think we should get more levels first. Put your furry hat on. I mean, do you think it gives me bonus points when I apply if I wear a kangaroo leather hat, or is that like anti-furry? I need a tail. I don't know if this guild's for me, if I need to have a tail. Big ambush. Man, that squish sound effect from the hemorrhage, pretty good. Although, the only downside here is none of these mobs are caster mobs. So they all have like high health. This guy, he keeps spinning around. If we could find caster mobs, that would be great. There were caster mobs in the Syndicate area. Cult of the Lamb soundtrack, that's exactly what this is. Caster mobs are just easier to kill. That's the advantage. Less health, less armor. Die faster. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty much my plan, is to just grind mobs for a long time to gain levels and gold. I think my pickpocketing is not working properly. I have pickpocket macroed into the ambush button. You see the window like flashes up for just a second, but I don't think I'm actually getting any loot out of it. Which is an issue. We want to be able to pickpocket. Crude pocket. Oh no, I must be getting pickpocket loot because I got a crude pocket watch. Whatever. Let's not worry about it. Troll or ogre camps in Arathi, much higher mob density. I haven't explored much in Arathi or Arathi troll or ogre. Oh yeah, I just got a worn junk box. Yeah, my pickpocket is definitely working. Yeah, I mean, we could go. Oh, insignia belt. What is this? Stamina intellect. Never mind. Yeah, we could go to Arathi. But here the mob, like, I haven't run out of mobs yet. So far, so good. Oh. Okay. We're gonna lose our remorseless buff. Hopefully ambush crits anyways. Nope. Unfortunate. Oh yeah, the rare mace. Here, you remember from my other hardcore character. Yeah, if we go and farm the ogre camps in Arathi, we could be near Kovork, and we could get Kovork's rattle. That mace is so good. And thus we begin moving south to get to the flight point that we can then fly to... Wait, I don't have a Wrathy Highlands flight point. We're hoofing it the whole way. Okay, so instead of totally wasting our time while we travel all the way to Wrathy Highlands, we will only kind of waste our time because we'll kill everything along the way. Hamu says, pickpocket ambush macro is a thing to copy. Great idea. Yeah, it's just... makes it a little simpler. One button. I think you have to have, for this to like work properly, you have to have auto looting enabled. So like, yeah, what is it in the options? Auto loot. Alright, who's looking forward to 40 charges of instant poison in Season of Discovery for all of Phase 1? Anyone else? Or anyone looking forward to having to reapply instant poison every other combat? Reapply instant poison before every single boss attempt? That's gonna be yikes. Oh my god, it's gonna be so bad. Just be a blacksmith and sharpen. Yeah, if you can use sharpening stones, that would be definitely a big quality of life improvement. Maybe not quite, depending on what sharpening stones we're talking about it. Blizzard will fix it 100%. I trust that unpaid internship dude. Look. I don't think they want to fix that. I don't think they are going to change or fix that. It would be my guess. I think it's just going to be frustrating. Alright, we do have some mail from the auction house. I think that's some leather that I sold the last time we were here. Or last time we were playing hardcore. Put some leathers up on the auction house that are now sold. We don't have too many leathers. We do have some junk boxes. Let's open these. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love to see poisons having... Like, it doesn't even have to be unlimited charges. It just has to be enough charges that I don't think I'm gonna run out within one combat. You know, double the poison charges, whatever. A sheep critter, okay. Oh, that's the Horde camp for Alterac Valley? We do not want to go there. Go this way. Go around, give that a wide angle here. Papa C. He's got Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer? Bro, that's cheating. That's not hardcore. It's just cheating. I missed with my ambush. Okay. I was trying to peel the mob off to help him. Looks like there's a thing that'll start a quest here. You're gonna pull one more mob, and I'll pull the other one off of him. What's going on here? He not gonna do that? I mean, whatever. I can also just... Look at that. Not too hard. There we go. Oh, he disarmed me? Bro, that's the worst. Wait, what's he doing? Is he getting this, oh, syndicate documents. Okay. Available quests. Okay, we just got 2 different quests there. Not bad. Okay, now there's more stuff we need to avoid on our way back to South Shore. Such as the Terran Mill Death Guards that are really high-level patrolling guards near this town that will definitely kill us. Oh, there they are. There's the Death Guards that we're definitely not going to engage. On purpose, at least. Luckily, they're walking away. Just go this way. Just an unsuspecting Alliance rogue. Walking along the trail, not trying to hurt anyone. Not trying to send anyone back to Brill. Just chilling. Alright, fuck this mountain lion in particular. Didn't even crit the ambush. That was embarrassing. Doesn't even give me experience. Too low level. Alright, should we hit up... yeah, we should hit up South Shore so we can turn in those quests that we just got. And then we'll move to Arathi Highlands. Oh, look, a hunter. 26. I could tell he's got aspect of the cheetah because he's so fast. Alright, reapplying instant poison, rank 3. Already has 70 charges, and that's like pretty much fine. Encrypted letter, foreboding plans. Whatever. How do we, do I have a unit scan add-on? Unit scan, looks like no. We should install unit scan. And then I can put unit scan for Kovork, the rare spawn ogre. Because that's where we're gonna grind. Unit scan hardcore. Warns Lola. No, all I need is the basic old unit scan. Files. 1444. Yeah, okay, hang on. Let me get this. Download file. I'm getting an add-on here. Show in folder. Open this other folder. Go here, here. Yes, I do manually install my add-ons. Classic era. Interface, add-ons. Move the unit scan folder over. Okay. Now we should actually be good. What type of mic do you use? This one. See? And it's got a little spit guard on it too. And then this comes off. Like that. So there's a whole bunch of foam around it. And it's suspended on this thingy. Pretty good. Okay, cleverly encrypted letter. Continue. Okay. Take the cleverly encrypted letter to Prospector Stormpike in Ironforge. Okay, whatever. What's this guy? Crushridge Bounty? Crushridge Ogres in... We could have just done that. Oh, damn, okay. It was actually a quest for those ogres we were grinding for no reason. I don't remember how much that thing cost. I got it a long time ago. Alterac Signet Rings. Syndicate Assassins. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, maybe we could go back up there and do more cat quests or whatever. Shadowy Assassin. Assassin's Contract. Are we gonna get assassinated by a bunch of mob spawns in the middle of this city here, or what? Also, let's open the mail. Look at that. Auction successful. Wait, only one of my green whelp scales sold? No, okay, a bunch of them sold. Just not all of them. Dragon Breath Chili selling for 90 silver apiece. That's good. Look at that, living large. Okay, let's just open all of this. Send mail to Simonize 2. Medium. Silk cloth. Send away. Silk cloth. Oh, I have a mage weave cloth already? Okay. Wool cloth. No, we want to turn that into bandages. Male combat headguard. Probably can sell that. Just on the basis of it being a helmet. This is stamina intellect. That's stamina and intellect, so we can sell that too. Citrine maybe can be sold. Alright. You can click... Yeah, I was thinking I didn't want to get the, all the unsold auctions into my inventory. So I wasn't using, open all right away. But then I just decided I would send it off to my bank alt and that would be fine. No sell price on Syndicate Emblem. Okay. This should get sent away also. What do I do with those? I send them to Ravenholt, I guess. There we go. Okay, to Arathi Highlands we go. Oh, we should actually utilize this instant logout here to reload the game so we can get our unit scan add-on enabled. Do I have to fully reload? No, it's just right there. Okay. Maybe I could have just done a reload command in-game. Let's see. Unit scan Kovork. Look at this. Kovork. I think that's the name of the mob. Can double check that. Looking on the other monitor. Kovork. Level 36 humanoid rare. Yup. And he drops Kovork's Rattle. Look at this. 3.0 speed mace. Would we even... Wait, hold up. We would not use that. Wait. I was so hype about this item. Because I remembered using it on my other hardcore character. There's no shot I would use this. We're not using that. Okay. Mobs in Arathi Highlands. Hopefully we'll find something worthwhile grinding here. Because we're committed to the go to Arathi Highlands angle. Yeah, the big difference between this character and the last hardcore character on the unofficial servers was on the unofficial servers we couldn't trade with anyone, so we just had jack shit for items literally all the time. And something like Kovork's Rattle was way more exciting. But now we just buy BOEs on the auction house for 3 gold or whatever, and that Kovork's Rattle is definitely not relevant. We'll just go in, like, the troll cave in the southeast. Or there's an ogre cave along the south. Or there's elementals across the zone. Think you would give the self-found option a try? Yeah, I did. And then I just stopped playing it around 42 or 43. Because I was bored. It just gets old fast. Oh, the official option. I mean, I don't know. I don't imagine that would be much different than the unofficial one that I did already do. Okay, at the very least, we'll pick up the Arathi Highlands flight point, and then figure out if there's any actually good spots to grind here. I would like it if well, here's the thing. The mobs we grind either have to be skinnable, so they have to be like beasts or whatever, or they have to have pockets to pick, so I can get like extra coin and extra stuff. Mr. Bungled is on a 3-stream watch streak. Hell yeah. What's up? Thoradin has good taste. Yeah, it's a big-ass wall. Oh, it's kind of crumbling, though. Look at that. It's damaged over there. Thoradin's wall in disrepair. Imagine. Island Strider, level 30. Okay, we're 31. We gotta find higher level mobs than this. Alright. Favor for Krasik, lesser bloodstone ore. Okay, Kobold Cave all the way over there. Way, hints of a new plague. Okay. Walls are expensive and the economy is in the tank. Well, then we should just get someone else to pay for it, probably. What if we could get the Defilers to pay for the wall instead of us? You know, make the undead pay for it. Alright, let's just see if we can find Kovork. Our unit scan's gonna pick up a Kovork mob. This is the hill, this is the, you know, ogre cave that he lives in. That he rare spawns in, you know, sometimes. My unit scan is not picking it up. It'll be very obvious when unit scan finds a mob that you have told it to search for. It is like a air horn and a flashing screen. So Kobork spawns inside the cave, but we got close enough that it should have loaded him if he was spawned. So I'm thinking he's not spawned right now. Yeah, we could see if we could contact the Defias gang and the Stonemasons Guild. See if they're up for another, like, we'll pay you after the job is done type of deal. I'm sure, I mean, they have a history of doing deals like that. I'm sure they'd be up for another one. No big deal, right? Oh, he resisted my pickpocket, so then I didn't even get to attempt an ambush. That's kind of the downside of macroing pickpocket into every opener. Alright, let's keep it moving towards the flight point, and then we'll go to the Kobold Cave. How's everyone's ICC journey going? For me, pretty good. I mean, like, I'm sick of it already, pretty much, I would say. I think it's just so difficult. It's frustrating. And I don't enjoy wiping over and over to bosses. You know, it's taken a lot out of me. It's been fun, but it's also been enough. You know, yeah, waiting for a season of Discovery. That's what I'm talking about. The thing about normal Lich King, though, is the loot is so bad. Like, it's so easy to get gear that is better than normal mode Lich King gear. So, at least for my guild, you know, we're killing, you know, 11 out of 12 heroic very easily. And most of my GDKP runs, they're doing that, but they're struggling. We did get one 25-man heroic Lich King kill. But yeah, that was last week. We were not able to repeat it this week. And it's just like, no one, you know, when you have access to 277s from the other 25-man hard modes, it's just like the 25-man gear, it's just not good. Or sorry, the 25 normal Lich King gear is just not that desirable. What's this? Thundering Exile. It has mana. It's high level. Oh, shit. I didn't think these... I knew about these elemental groups around this zone, but I didn't think any of them had mana. Them having mana is a big deal. Oh, shit. He just saw me right away. Having mana means they have less armor and less health than a similar level mob that doesn't have mana. We're not able to sneak up on him. Okay, Thundering, Charm, Bandage. I mean, if I could kill these are kind of high level. They're going to give me a lot of experience per, but I need to be able to actually sneak up on them. Kick that lightning bolt, slicey dice. Yeah, like, that was good. We used a distract to get up to this guy. 241. Not bad. We don't have distract again. Oh. Oh. Got him. Interrupt the spell with a stun. 253 for that one. He's level 39. Okay, this could be good. I don't think they drop much of, okay, yeah, the problem with this is they typically drop 0 loot. And I'm not sure if elemental, I know they drop elemental air, and I know they drop these thundering charms. I'm not sure if those are even valuable. So when we're grinding mobs here, we have to consider two things. We have to be getting some valuable items or coin from them, because we're not just trying to get to level 40, we're also trying to get 100 gold for a mount. So let's keep moving to the east. We got a kobold cave over there that we have a quest for. Oh wait, lesser bloodstone ore. Do I have to be mining to open that lesser? Hang on. This might be a bait. Lesser bloodstone ore. Can I get it from the drops, or can I only get it from mining? Mined from... Yeah, okay, never mind. That quest is a dud. We have to be mining to be able to do that. Oh, okay, well... This whole adventure into Arathi Highlands might have been a massive L. Say, fire elementals are good money. Are you sure? I do not know if elemental fire sells for much on hardcore servers. Because I don't think there's that many people trying to do molten core. That would be like what you'd mainly want fire resistance stuff for. And fire elemental, like, protection potions and stuff that would drive the value of elemental fire. You could be right. I'm just a little skeptical. Okay, well, maybe there's some, like, normal quests around here we could do. Hammerfall Peon, level 34. Hammerfall Grunt, level 35. I think this is like a spot that mages typically farm. I can turn this quest in. I don't know how much experience. I think this leads to an escort, which would be lame. But we'll do it anyways. Fiery Weapon enchant uses Essence of Fire, which we cannot get from these mobs. Find the Forsaken Courier. I know about the Forsaken Courier. Okay, do we go here? Do we go back to town? I think we go back to town. If we wanted to find mobs that we could do skinning on, we would go to Dustwallow Marsh. Sword of Serenity questline. That one, we have to go all the way to Desolus to be able to complete. So I was going to try to do that after I had a mount, rather than before I had a mount, was my plan. Because that's a lot. I mean, like, we already do a lot of running, but that's like a lot of running around. You know what's crazy? Ever since we left the Basilisk area in Shimmering Flats, we've like not landed on a single good grind spot since then. We would probably be level 40 if we just stayed in the Basilisk area in Shimmering Flats. And we'd have a whole bunch of leather, and things would be good. Alright, my new plan is go to Dustwallow Marsh. And hopefully find, like, some raptors and crocolisks that I can farm. So we go Menethil Harbor. We'll take the boat to Theramore. We'll just walk out of Theramore, the city, and see what we can find. See, here's Dustwallow Marsh Zone. Let's look at NPCs. Bloodfen Raptor. Drywallow Crocolisk. Bloodfen Screecher. Raptor. Screecher. Okay, so that might be like a cluster of raptors right there. We could try to go here. Drywallow Vicejaw. These are the two types of Crocolisk. Vicejaw, Crocolisk, okay. Mudrock Tortoise. All up and down the coast, okay. Freaking turtles. Bloodfen Scytheclaw. Oh wow, this is like everywhere throughout the middle section of the zone. 37 to 38 on those. Lurker, Snapper. Swamp Ooze. Burgle Eye. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a rare spawn. Okay, that's why it has a weird name. Ripscale Crocolisk. Bloodfen Razormaw. This looks like it's a zone that spans like exactly the level range we want to be grinding. I think this could be good. And we wait for the boat. Look at more Dustwallow Marsh mobs. I think we'll try to go here first, because that's where we saw the other raptors. Demon of the Orb. Dark Mist Widow. Bloodfen Lashtail. Yeah, that's down. Okay, that's down in the high-level raptor area. These are 39 to 40s. These are 40 to 41s, and they're both in the same area here. This covers the main. Scytheclaw covers most of the zone. And then these are kind of clustered. Wait. The Screechers are clustered there. And then everything else is actually not right there. What I want is like one dense little zone where all the mobs I want to kill are. But whatever, we can wander around too. Not that big of a deal. Surely we won't travel all the way to Theramore and then still wish we went to Gadgetzan and just farmed Shimmering Flats more. I mean, we could still just go to Shimmering Flats. Like, we go Theramore, and then we fly from Theramore to Gadgetzan, and then we just walk up north into Shimmering Flats. The basilisks in Shimmering Flats. Oh, it's Thousand Needles. Is technically the name of the zone. It covers the Shimmering Flats and the rest of Thousand Needles. Okay, the NPCs here. Silithid Ravager. Vile Sting Scorpid. Yeah, they top out at level 35. No, 33 Crystal Hide. It's like a really good spot right here. But they might be kind of low level. I mean, the thing about it, we could kill those so fast. And we'd get a bunch of leather. You know what? I'm kind of feeling it. Maybe let's just fly there and grind the basilisks, and we'll get a shitload of leather, and it'll be good. Okay. We just won't get very much experience. But we need to catch up on the generating gold part of this adventure. A little more than we need the experience right now if we want to have 100, over 100 gold when we hit 40. No, I can't help it. We'll go into Theramore. And then if Theramore sucks, then we'll go to Shimmering Flats. Just want to see a new area, you know, explore. Not really new, but like area I haven't already grinded for multiple hours. Alright, we already have a flight point here. Could send away some of this stuff. Oh, what's my first aid? 145. We gotta get to 150 to be able to make silk. 150, and then we have to go to the trainer, of course. But a couple more wool bandages will get us up to 150, and then I can just ditch the rest of this wool. Mail it away or whatever. $149. And nope, didn't get it that time. Try again. 150. There we go. Perfect. I really hope they do something with the Ravenholt faction in Season of Discovery. That felt like something that was like so totally like left wide open. It kind of doesn't do anything in you know, classic era. Captain Garen Vimes. Okay, whatever.
Hey there.
Nice 2 can have all of that stuff. And the wool. And there we go. High perch venom. Journey to astronaut. Oh, high perch venom sends me into shimmering, into Thousand Needles. I know that quest. Alright, we'll go hunt the raptors. Hopefully one of these raptor areas turns out to be a, like, halfway decent grind spot. Thor, how's it going? What's up? What happened on your stream last night, Thor? I know you were gonna stream last night, but I had finished my stream before your stream started, so I wasn't able to raid you. Usually, when I'm done at the end of a day of streaming, I pretty much just zone out and don't do much else that day. You did a lot of damage? Okay, that's what you did. Yeah, that's nice. I can appreciate that. You're getting tricks of the trade and snapshotting corruptions and, a perfect snapshot on Festergut? That's what I like to hear. Is that, 4-piece bonus and tricks of the trade put together? If you get your 4-piece bonus and a tricks of the trade, would you even re-snapshot at 35%? Trying to think, how strong is your, like, 35% bonus damage talent? Does that exceed a tricks of the trade plus 4-piece T10 bonus? Ambushed. Okay, look at this. %crit. What the fuck? So that's with never melting ice crystal then, huh? That's kind of hot. That's a lot. Oh, shit. Swamp Eye Jarl. Got a quest for me. Soothing Spices. I might need to get Soothing Spices from a vendor. Soothing Spices? Damn. If I just brought Soothing Spices with me and I knew about that ahead of time, I could just easy complete that quest. Alright, we're looking for the raptor area, and hopefully it's just, like, fast respawns. 180,000 tricks of the trade damage. Yeah, well, unfortunately, rogues suck and they're 8th on the damage meter, because they don't get to count that damage, Thor, so, unfortunate that that damage is just, irrelevant, you know what I mean? Perfect. Skinning. Heavy leather. This is how we make gold. Wildvine, Creeper, Drywallow, Vicejaw. Can I get to him in time? No. Remorseless faded. It's okay. Ambush will crit anyways. See? Just like I told you. Crits anyways. Don't even need Remorseless. another one over there. Sprint him. Maybe we can get him with Remorseless. Critical strike. Let's go. I don't want to kill the elemental because I can't do skinning on him. So why would I even? Okay, we're almost at the area where it said there was going to be a bunch of raptors on the map. Okay, I aggroed that thing. I thought he had moved far enough away. Oh, wait, there's a raptor. This is what we came here for. Bloodfen Screecher. Parried my Ghostly Strike. Unlucky for me. Screecher calls for help. That's going to be kind of annoying. Doesn't look like it aggroed anything, so we're good. Heavy leather. Perfect. So pretty valuable. Look at all these raptors. Okay, this looks like maybe it could be a good spot. Raptor flesh, skinning, thick leather. Oh, I didn't see that guy. I was looking at that one, trying to approach that one. This guy was hiding like up around the corner there. So I didn't get an ambush opener on him. He saw me before I saw him. See, they're well camouflaged in this swamp environment here. It's a survival adaptation of the raptors, okay? Quick little bandage. Go over, get that one. Three, two, one. Ambush critical. Remorseless was running out. Wasn't sure if I was going to make it in time. Looks like the mob density here is pretty good. These things do call for help, but they're spaced out like just enough that hasn't been an issue yet. The last thing to really figure out about this spot is, are the mobs going to respawn fast enough? And are there enough of them? If we ever have to like stop to wait for respawns, then that's not good. But we haven't killed enough of them or spent enough time here to really figure that out yet. But as long as there's always a raptor in front of me to fight, no problem. $230 XP for that one. Thick leather. Very good. Screecher. Pull him back a little bit from those other guys so he doesn't screech and aggro them. Please don't face aggro me. Trying to finish this skinning. Enter stealth. Nope, I did not enter stealth fast enough. Unlucky. Alright, slice and dice up. Oh, he screeched and aggroed that one. Lame. Okay, whatever. We're fine. You know what was really surprising to me when I was working on Season of Discovery spreadsheet and math for Season of Discovery stuff? The It was telling me that, like, maintaining Slice and Dice just wasn't as good as maintaining Rupture. And also, it seemed to just think Rupture... my calculations are showing that Rupture was just better than Envenom at level 25 across, like, a wide range of, like, attack power and critical strike values that I thought would be obtainable at that level. So it's kind of weird when you're, like, rune ability in Venom is just worse than one of your baseline abilities. Yeah. It seems to be a Rupture angle. What I do want to test, actually, and I can use this character to do it, is I need to get rank 1 Rupture, and I want to just reconfirm the attack power scaling values for that ability. I had some old data from my old classic era spreadsheet for Rupture, which I'm pretty sure is right, but I just wanted to confirm. Oh shit, it's Mahoney. Wanna do escort? Nah, I'm just grinding for skins. Gotta get that mount money, you know. I don't know about this escort quest. Sure, we can do it, though, if you want. Oh, never mind. Yeah, well, it'll probably be easy. Escorting Stinky Ignats. Alright, well, best of luck to that guy. We're gonna keep grinding raptors. Take this guy over here-ish. 211, Raptor Hide. Degen says, Sup Simon, I got up to this level on my Rogue and Hardcore and then got bored. Yeah, the leveling, like, really slows down past 40. That's a thing that's true about classic leveling. It's like, and it's fun when you, like, grind a little bit and then you level up and you go to a new area. And it's like, when it slows down, the, like, change of scenery and rate of progress slows down so much. It's like a notably different experience. It gets much faster. You say it gets faster, but you get to, like, 44 or 45, and my understanding is that's, like, halfway through. Oh, you get your ground... Oh, yeah, you get ground mount for faster move speed, but that doesn't... That's not, like, move around faster. Okay. Can I pull this guy away? There's no way I'm pulling this guy away from those other raptors. Definitely aggroing 2. I just don't want to aggro more than 2. Ghostly Strike. Calls for help. That's fine. Okay, this looks like there's plenty of mobs here for me to mess with. Skin both of these. We're getting heavy leather on almost every skin. Alright, mixing up the music track here. Just a little bit of annoyance of, like, these guys do the call for help thing. It can be sometimes annoying, aggroing multiple mobs, but mostly spread out enough. This will be a good grind spot. We'll probably spend the rest of the stream here. To be honest, just grind the raptors, get some skins, hang out. I've definitely done my share of traveling all over the world looking for grind spots that didn't really turn out, or like 2 quests in this zone and then 3 quests in that zone and then 1 quest. It's like you spend so much time looking for that crap. And it's always the feeling of like, damn, if I just stayed and grinded those mobs instead of traveling all over the world, I'd be way more progressed right now. Oh, what's that? Hawkeye's bracers, leather, agility, 6 agility, 4 strength. Wait, this drops my stamina, but I think we just looted an upgrade. Hell yeah. That's 5 more attack power and slightly more crit. And we just lost 5 stamina, but that's fine. Thick leather. I've only sold a couple of thick leather before, like 2 or 3, so I don't remember what they were going for, but the way it's been going is every new type of leather has been more valuable than the previous type of leather, so getting some thick leathers off of these, mostly heavies and occasionally thick, that's probably gonna be pretty valuable. Help us out with this whole mount situation. What kind of rogue are you going to play in Season of Discovery? Probably both. I'm definitely going rogue first. And, like, you can just switch your runes around. There's no, like, cost to respec your runes like there's a cost to respec your talents. And they also said the cost of respecing talents would even be, like, super low, too. And they also hinted at a possibility of dual spec. So, like, I think the possibility of playing one character as both like a tank and a DPS, and like whichever one is needed. I think that's probably going to be a real possibility. But yeah, definitely going rogue first. Maybe tank, maybe DPS, don't know. Might do a second rogue right away, depending on how easy it is to switch the main rogue between tank and DPS. But I'm kind of feeling like I might want to make just like one of every melee DPS. Because melee DPS is the like group role that I understand how to do in a group, okay? And enjoy playing. So we could try all the different flavors of melee DPS, including warrior. I'm open to the possibility of playing warrior when it comes to Season of Discovery, and shaman. Shaman is a melee DPS. Rogue tanking seems like it could be really frustrating though, with combo points dropping when you change targets. I think you have to change target and you have to do any kind of hostile action towards the next target, and you lose all your combo points on current target. Because, like, tank has to, like, pick up other mobs and stuff like that. It could be pretty frustrating to try to, like, build combo points on stuff. But I don't know. That's kind of, like, speculation. I'd have to see how the actual gameplay is. Is there a fan of knives? There's no AoE abilities in the runes at level 25 that we've seen. But, you know, level 40 will have new runes, level 50 will have new runes, and level 60 will have new runes as well. So there's just a lot that's unknown, and that's really kind of exciting. Because in all the classic expansions so far, like, if you wanted to, you could dig up all the information you wanted from, like, the original release, or from private server strategies, or this or that, for talent builds, for boss tactics, for items available, best in slot list. Like that information all existed in some form and some degree of accuracy already. Pretty much everything that was happening was a known quantity. But Season of Discovery is very different. There's very few known quantities about what's going to happen in the future of Season of Discovery. Yeah, the pickpocket is very simple. Cast pickpocket, cast ambush, just like that. Oh, you can't see, it's kind of behind the chat. Hang on, I'll move you guys. There, now you can see. Cast pickpocket, cast ambush, that's it. And then pretty much all my weapon swaps look like that. Equip slot 16, Midnight Mace. I have the weapon swap bound into Ghostly Strike, Slice and Dice, and Hemorrhage buttons. Gotta put you guys back where you belong. Right there. How come Venom didn't outperform Rupture on your calculations? Because it dealt less damage. Hang on. Open up the spreadsheet. I mean, one part of it is Venom costs 35 energy and Rupture costs 25. So you're spending 10 more energy. You're spending... That's what? 40% more energy on the finishing move. That's a big deal. You would probably... You would have to expect 40% more damage, roughly, for you to have an ability that's competitive with Rupture. And, like, maybe it deals a little bit more damage. Hang on, I brought up the calculations. I was just loading it. You can look at it in more detail. Damage. In Venom. Yeah, so damage on the initial cast is like 16 higher for a 5-point Rupture versus a 5-point in Venom. And that's only a difference of, let's see, E50 divided by E45. It's only like 7% more damage right there. And wait, actually, let's calculate this a little differently. E50 minus E45. We've got 16 damage there, and then we can see what our difference in expected instant poison and deadly poison damage is. With We should do this like this. Slice and dice second. Ability usage, damage. Let's see. Rupture damage. Envenom damage. Rupture IP damage. Rupture DP damage. Envenom IP damage. Envenom DP damage. Okay. This is paste value, instant poison, copy, paste value, DP, copy, paste value. We go over here, we change it to envenom, and we've got this, and we've got instant poison, this, and we've got this. Okay, then sum L49 to L51. Now we have N51 divided by N47. So it's still, it's only making like 6% more damage across all the damage sources that are affected. And again, we wanted like 40% more to justify the additional energy cost. Is this taking into account the poison procs? That's what we just calculated. You see, we're looking at about 100 extra instant poison damage and about 30 extra deadly poison damage from faster stack rate or whatever. So it's not like, yeah, it's better per cast. That's clear, but it's not enough better to justify the extra 10 energy. Because, like, every 4 envenoms, you get 1 less mutilate, right? And you get less combo point generation because you get less mutilates. And, like, each mutilate... Holy fuck, this says the average mutilate is 306 damage. What if you just didn't do finishing moves? No, that's not right. That can't be right. But, yeah, I mean, like, the energy cost being higher is like, a much bigger deal than I think a lot of people understand. Anyways, that was a little side divergence, whatever. Let's re-up our instant poison and get back to the whole point of this stream, grinding raptors. Yeah, I need to do a little bit more work making that spreadsheet pretty and user-friendly before I make it public. Right now, it's good enough for me because I know where everything is and how to input all the information I need into it. It was, I mean, it took me a while to make, but a lot of the problems of, like, how am I going to calculate this, how am I going to structure this data, is stuff I figured out from making the other spreadsheets already. So it was basically, essentially just putting all the pieces together. I didn't have to, like, refigure stuff out. I did make, when I was making the sod spreadsheet that you just saw there, I did make one decision, which was I wasn't going to break down the fight duration by, like, 5-second segments and then specifically time out the, like, cooldown usage and stuff like that. which means it's not going to be very accurate at capturing the value of stacking cooldowns, but it's going to it's going to super duper simplify the amount of calculation that goes on. Because what I noticed that happened with my Wrath spreadsheet that was like very complex is it wouldn't run very well in Google Sheets, which made it much harder for people to access it and use it, because like they essentially had to download it in Excel if they wanted a like very usable thing. Because in Google Sheets you'd like change something and then it would lag for 8 to 10 seconds before it updated the calculations, because it was just doing too much. So one thing that, you know, trying to model the cooldowns properly and having a good estimate of the value of stacking different cooldowns added a huge amount of complexity and calculation to this sheet, and it really didn't move the dial on the DPS very much. So I thought, you know, if I wanted to make the sheet more accessible, which I do, that was a good thing to try to maybe leave out in terms of accuracy. What's this guy? Bark Ripper? It's not an elite. I thought it might be a rare spawn. It was differently colored than the other like swamp elementals I'd seen before. What I might be able to do is come up with a different way to try to capture the value of stacking cooldowns. But that's like not even relevant until like phase 2. Because there just aren't damage dealing cooldowns that stack together and, you know, add DPS for being stacked together. So that's a problem I might be able to solve in time. And get some of that without, like, if I come up with a clever way to do that, then I might be able to get that accuracy back, or at least some of it, without the, like, massive increase in calculation complexity. Cooldown / trinket timing, yeah, those don't exist at level 25. There's no Blade Flurry, there's no Adrenaline Rush. There's, like, a Troll Racial, an Orc Racial, and there's the leatherworking gloves that were spoiled that give you 10-second, 10% attack speed. And as far as I can tell, those aren't even BIS. Like, the sheet thinks that a 16 attack power glove of, like, green glove is just better than the 1% hit, like, epic leather crafted gloves. Like, actually, I was surprised by this. I didn't think that would be true. But, like, look, we're on a 2-minute encounter here. Fight duration 120. We've got Pathfinder Gloves of Power. We are currently at, this should be Rupture for more DPS. Mutilate build, 115 DPS. And we go Void Touched Leather Gloves. I literally lost DPS. I mean, not much. But, like, this is the one thing that's a cooldown right now. I actually don't have Troll Racial or Orc Racial implemented yet. But it just thinks the attack power glove is better anyways. If you try the 1.3 BFD daggers, what happens? I didn't put any loot from BFD into the spreadsheet because I assumed that would all get, like, replaced or revamped. I have stuff from, like, open world drops, from Wailing Caverns, from quests that aren't related to BFD. Shadowfang Keep is in there. There's this fucking mace. Hang on, let me show you this. There's this fucking mace that Horde can get that's giga OP. Okay, where's my one-handed weapons? Windstorm Hammer. Also, there's Distracting Dagger in the spreadsheet. That's a level 60 item. I just needed to make sure my systems worked. I needed to put in a weapon that was an offhand only weapon, and that's just the first one I could think of. So there. Anyways, Windstorm Hammer is an item level 40. It's a quest reward. It has 22 DPS. It's fucking wild. And like the Cruel Barb is 15.5. It's so high above every other weapon that we know of at this point. It's fucking insane. 10 item levels higher than all these other weapons. I have no idea how hard that quest is to do. It's a horde side only, requires level 25. It's a multiple steps in a chain. But yeah, that item's kind of cracked. Might be horde side bis. That item's so high item level that I would say I doubt. Oh shit, we aggroed multiple screechers here. It's fine, we press evasion. I would say I doubt Black Fathom Deeps has a better item. If I had to bet, I would say Windstorm Hammer is just gonna be horde side bis. Just like it is Kapaz Senpai in Wrath of the Lich King, like, faster weapons have some advantage and slower weapons have some advantage. And it's the same in Season of Discovery. In Season of Discovery, your instant poison is a fixed percentage chance to trigger, similar to how deadly poison is in Wrath. And what that means is a faster weapon results in more instant poison procs. However, a faster weapon has lower weapon damage, so it means you get less physical damage per cast of Mutilate. So I would imagine, my guess is that there will not be a strong preference towards fast or slow. It's just going to be, like, pick up whatever the like, highest DPS and best secondary stats dagger you can find is, and, like, who cares what the speed is. And I think that's good, honestly. Because, like, it's kind of annoying when you're looking for weapons and, like, a weapon is just, like, disqualified from being useful because it's the wrong speed. Poison damage scale with spell power, doesn't scale with spell power, doesn't scale with attack power. It kind of actually sucks. Is not that significant. Plenty of times it'll still be your best option, but that's not saying too much. Look at this, piling up the heavy leathers. This is what we want. This is good progress. Experience and gold. Okay, I got too close to that guy before I stealthed. That was an L. Let's drag towards the next mob. Yeah, this area ended up working out nicely. There's definitely enough mobs to keep me busy. I don't have to wait on respawns. Okay, I got too close to the next mob. Now I aggroed it. Could you see a combat tree mutilate spec with opportunity be it? Every time I tried to make a build that didn't have relentless strikes, it was worse than every time I made a build with relentless strikes. Relentless strikes 11-point assassination talent. This talent will very often give you more energy than adrenaline rush gives you. Okay. That talent, the 11-point assassination talent Relentless Strikes, is, in a lot of circumstances, just better than Adrenaline Rush 31-point combat talent. It's not... Relentless Strikes is not a talent you have the option of taking, and then you're like, Nah, I'd rather take this other talent instead. That's not how it works. D-Gens, get some food in your belly. Have a good one. I'll probably still be here. I mean, I got a break for some peanut butter and jellies here at some point, too. Get some food in my belly. But I'm just, you know, addicted to the raptor grind. And making mad money off of heavy leathers. Oh. He turned around right when I pressed that ambush. Got him. There's my next raptor victim. Bro, I'm so happy I actually went here to check out this spot instead of just going back to Shimmering Flats, because this spot actually worked out. I was getting a little like depressed with how many different grind spots I went to go like investigate and they all turned out to be bad. I'm very happy that I decided to check this one out and it turned out to be good. We went and we did Crush Ridge Ogres in Alterac Mountains. We did Syndicate, like Thief Dudes in Alterac Mountains. We went all the way to Swamp of Sorrows to try to grind Dreaming Whelps and Adolescent Whelps, but those guys didn't respawn fast enough. Like, all of those different grind spots had some fucking problem with them that they turned out to be bad, and we were, like, traveling all over the world just trying to experiment with new grind spots. So now we finally found a good one, so I'm happy. You have an idea for minimum level or specific weapons to swap to the sub-spec? I've been leveling combat, but these huge ambushes look really cool. Yes. There's like a specific minimum level where this comes online, because there are kind of essential talents to make it work. And that would be level 24. If you look on the Discord... Wait, not this Discord. This one. You go to index, is where you always go. Talent specs. Subtlety spec, fan of knives. Oh, okay, hang on. I actually have to reorganize this a little bit. I know how to find it, but now it's not obvious. Simonizes characters. This is where you can find it. Ambush build level 24. These are the essentials. Improved ambush and remorseless attacks. This is what you need to, like, nearly guarantee ambush critical strikes. And you have to be level 24 to get all these talents together. I was doing a little bit of work reorganizing the Discord. It's an endless effort for me. As I continually add information to the Discord, it becomes continually more difficult to have it organized in a way that makes that information accessible. Yeah, but the like Fantasyland goal of mine that motivates me, that in part motivates me to keep adding stuff on that Discord. I mean, it could just be a straight up website at this point. But it's not. That would take more work. I mean, maybe it'd take less work, but whatever. It's a Discord server for now. It's easy for me to update. But, like, the goal is that, like, someone comes to my stream and asks me what poisons should I use, and I'm like, check the Discord. And then the Discord is, like, easy enough for them to use that they actually do that. Instead of being, like, overwhelmed by the number of channels or number of different topics and being unable to find what they're looking for or something like that. I wonder how much these thick leathers are gonna sell for. I already have 17 of them, almost a full stack. Definitely getting more heavies than thicks. Damn. I thought I pulled this guy far enough away to not aggro another, but no, we got one. I think people are just not used to that level of organization. That could be true. Oh well, whatever. There's a bunch of info there. There's a season of... Look at... Hang on. There's a season of discovery section too now. I mean, there's a season of discovery channel, right? But then, you go index, top of the index channel. The Wrath of the Lich King topics begin directly below. You can find the season of discovery topics starting here. Talent and rune builds, phase 1/level 25. Sod talents. Look, there's a section. Sod resources. Saber slash Sinister Strike build. Mutilate daggers. Backstab daggers. Tanking build. And all that stuff is there. You're saying is you need a web developer? Look, if I'm gonna hire someone to excel my streaming situation, the first person I'm gonna hire, which I would actually very much like to hire, I've been having trouble finding someone, is a video editor to essentially create highlight reels of the streams and put give me content to upload to YouTube. That is what I think would help me grow my streaming situation the best. Although I wonder, like, how much ad revenue hosting a website with this information would generate. Where, like, I could link to the website that would have 1 or 2 ads or something on it. Like, I have no idea how much money that would even generate. Probably dollars, pennies. Yeah. Yeah, maybe quid. That's true. I do, wait. Yeah, I don't know. What I'm looking to hire for is a video editor to be able to have YouTube content up more consistently. Edited content, like multiple hour-long stream uploads, they appeal to some people, but they definitely don't appeal to a lot of YouTube audience. I know I can hire people on, like, there's a couple, like, freelance work websites like Upwork or Fiverr. And I think what would be a good thing to do is just, like, talk to 3 or 5 of those different people and be like, here, do a highlight reel of this stream. Like, give each person one stream that I did. And then just from those 3 to 5 different people, I just go and, like, see which video does well, see who's the best to work with, and move on from there. But, like, just try a couple different people. Have you heard of this small site called Patreon? Well, I think if I make a Patreon site and let people Patreon subscribe to me, they would expect additional content for being a Patreon subscriber. I think that's pretty normal when it comes to a Patreon subscription to, like, support someone. And I have always had just all of my content be freely available to everyone. That's their problem, not yours. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I could put up a Patreon and be like, hey, you can give me money if you want to, but all the content is still going to be freely accessible and you don't get any special access or special privilege. Because it's in the season. Rank your top 3 Thanksgiving dishes. Let's fucking go, dude. This is the kind of discussion I like having on this stream. Okay, Thanksgiving dishes. I'm just gonna go out there and say it. Gravy counts as a dish, okay? The gravy is an essential part of a balanced Thanksgiving meal. The gravy counts as a dish. You can have turkey gravy, you can have chicken gravy. They're both very good. As long as it's grandma's gravy that she brings every year, it's great, okay? And you just put it on top of every other dish, okay? You have your, like, turkey stuffing dish, put gravy on top of that. You got your mashed potatoes with, like, some garlic and other spices in them, put gravy on top of that. You got your deep fried turkey, gravy. You better believe it. Deep fried dark meat, turkey, whatever, gravy. You got your oven baked turkey, gravy. It's literally essential to the Thanksgiving meal to have high quality gravy that grandma makes every year, okay? That's just how it is. So gravy number 1. And then the other options, you know, you got your mashed potatoes, you got different ways to cook turkey, you got your, like, turkey stuffing. Well, right, you don't eat gravy just by itself, but it's such an essential part of the Thanksgiving meal experience that it has to count, okay? You know, like, if you didn't have some good-ass gravy, it would not be a Thanksgiving... oh, shit, re-up poisons. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder, Brock Cigar. So, gravy number 1, and I'd say turkey number 2. And then it comes down to either the mashed potatoes or the turkey stuffing or something else. I think the mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes have to take the 3rd slot for me. Nice. Crit that guy, even though I didn't have Remorseless. Mashed potatoes versus sweet potatoes? I mean, you can make mashed potatoes from sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes like different kind of potato. You could prepare it in the same way. I don't know how good that would be. I've actually never heard of sweet potatoes prepared in a, like, mashed potato way. But yeah, I definitely prefer the, like, non-sweet potato mashed potatoes. Sweet potato casserole? That could be good. Dark meat, turkey, or nothing. White meat is for the birds. Yeah, usually at my family Thanksgivings, we have one of my relatives makes a deep fried turkey, and then another one of my relatives makes a oven baked turkey. Dude, Thor, are you sending me a picture of your meat again in DMs? I thought we talked about it, how that wasn't appropriate. You gotta pre-warn me. Is this a picture of your meat again, Thor? Not just... Okay. Hang on, I'm gonna see if this is appropriate for the stream or not. Oh my god. That's good. That's good. Thick leather again. Ziggler proc, love it. Loot, skinning. We get to the next mob. We go over there, there's density that they'll probably call each other. Oh, okay, I just walked up too close to this one. That was a big L. I was gonna say, there'd be too much density and they'd be too close to each other and they'd screech and call each other and then I wouldn't be able to ambush. But then I just ran up to this one so fast that I got in combat with it before stealthing and wasn't able to ambush. You missed the side dish? No, I saw the side dish, but I elected to only show the meat picture, you know? Okay, fine, I'll show the other one. See, this one is just like crumbs in a tray. This is the nuts or something. You know, it's good, but it's no meat picture, you know. Sweet potato casserole, okay. I wonder if raptor hide sells on the auction house for anything. Or if I should just be vendoring it. Oh, shit. Did not see that guy over there. Alright, slice and dice. Edge. What's the weapon speed on this? 2.5? It's not very good, but whatever. Another ghostly strike. Increased dodge chance. Dodge. Easy dodge. Raptor hide, raptor flesh. Maybe we can cook the raptor flesh? Dragon breath chili. Raptor egg. Oh, I have 220 cooking skill right now. I'm gonna have to do the quest to be able to unlock higher cooking skill. I was able to make some money on that dragon breath chili recipe. I think I can simply buy materials, craft them, and sell them at a profit. So when we go to town again, we're gonna try to do that again. Just filling up the inventory with leathers. Very good. Probably gonna aggro that other guy. No, I think we pulled far enough away that we didn't aggro him. Nice. So, because we didn't aggro him there, we can stealth up to him and get the ambush. Not bad. Ghostly strike, dodge parry. Please let me actually hit the mob. There we go. Where's my next target? I don't see one. Oh, let's go this way. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the music down just a wee little bit. It's a little on the loud side. There, that's about where I like to have the music. Damn. Got the aggro on that one. I've never been one for, like, sweet desserts. So, pecan pie, key lime pie, apple pies, most of the pies, cakes with a bunch of, like, sugary frosting. It's, like, too rich for me. Too sweet, too rich. Not a fan, usually. But, gravy, meats, carbs. Love those. Do you know anything about Cataclysm Rogue? Nope, don't care. Don't know, don't care. Not really interested in playing Cataclysm. What I know about Cataclysm is the raiding is even more difficult than in Wrath of the Lich King. Wrath of the Lich King raiding's already too difficult to be fun. Not interested. What I know about Cataclysm is they add gear reforging. So now the gear is even more complicated. You get a new item, you have to know what enchant to put on it, what gems to put in it, and how to optimally reforge it. I don't think the game needs to be any more complicated. I think that's an L feature. And the only thing they announced at BlizzCon about Cataclysm changes was that they would be doing Titan Rune dungeons again. The current implementation of Titan Rune dungeons in Wrath of the Lich King is a very effective way to get loot. That's fine. It's a very effective way to get loot that you know, would be otherwise more difficult to get in a raid. It's not fun. It is not fun to grind out, you know, 60 Defiler's Scourge Stones so you can buy your Comet's Trail, repetitively doing, you know, Titan Rune dungeons. So I consider them continuing on with Titan Rune dungeons. I see that and I just see myself, well, I'm just going to be grinding the exact same dungeons for way longer than I really want to be doing that. So yeah, I mean, a bunch of L features, and why would I do that when I could play Season of Discovery and have new discoveries and have fun? That's my opinion. Yeah, I mean, Cataclysm is a far ways away. You know, they said, like, first half... What did they say? Like, first half of 2024? Like, if Season of Discovery is dull, then yeah, maybe I'll play some Cataclysm. But, I'm certainly not excited about it. Nor do I think I will. And also, there's the WoW token in Wrath of the Lich King now, which is a massive fuck you to, like, the players, I think. You know, my opinion on the WoW token is it's a sign of Blizzard giving up on fighting the bots and just being like, I want a piece of this pie too. Instead, it's, you know, exchanging real-world currency for in-game currency has been against the terms of service for fucking ever. And now, all of a sudden, Blizzard offers you a way to do that through their system? It's no longer bad? Like, come on, bro. And, like, I was and still am, like, pretty heavily invested in my Wrath of the Lich King character. I thought I would, you know, ride out the rest of Wrath of the Lich King despite the token being there, and then just fucking bail on that game anyways when I heard the token being announced. And it's like, when there's a quit point, when there's a question of, like, do you want to keep playing, and I remember that the token is still in the game, nah, dude, I do not want to keep playing a token game when I have an opportunity to play a game that doesn't, like, literally offer, you know, real-world money for in-game advantages. What is the ghost macro? It's just switching on my Midnight Mace. When I go in stealth, it puts my Ziggler main hand, so I can ambush, and then all of my out of stealth abilities put my Midnight Mace back on. Because Hemorrhage and Ghostly Strike are not very good with daggers, turns out. Figure out an extra one here. Headphones look comfortable. Yeah, I mean, I have some other headphones, but they broke and I haven't fixed them yet. I need to like glue them back together. These ones are very old and I've fixed them in multiple ways over the time I've had them. And the most recent fix is the white foam. Basically, the old foam that was on here before was on here for a very long time. And it eventually accumulated like sweat and oil from my head from just being used for hours on, you know, it's a fucking headphone. It's on my head. So eventually the foam got really gross. And it's kind of hard to like wash that because there's like electronics that would be sensitive to the water in the headphones. So I can't just like put it in the sink and wash it. So I just cut it off. And then took some white foam, cut it out in like a donut shape, and glued it on. And now we're here, and it's fine. Didn't have to buy a new headset. Took me like 30 minutes of work, and some foam I had lying around the house already. Easy. Oh, damn, call for help. Dude, I thought I was out of range. I need to get a better sense of how big this call for help radius is so I can avoid that better. 4 seconds on this Remorseless. Should be able to get him. No, no, no. Oh, fuck. Damn it. Dude, he turned to face me. And then as I tried to move around him, I got blocked by this stupid log root thing. And then I had lost my Remorseless buff. Unlucky. What is this? Trickster's Protector of the Whale. We also got Hawkeye's Shoes. These are just like 1 stamina worse than the boots I have right now, but those are good. We'll sell them. Agility stamina, intellect stamina, strength stamina. These are like some of the most popular stat combinations for your greens that people will pay money for. Bro, again, with the ad from another... Oh, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even mad. Just brings the mob to me, so I don't have to go to it. Well, I will have to bandage after this. Skin 2 mobs in a row. Oh, shit. Did not expect my health to get that low. Well, I don't have to bandage anymore because I drank a greater healing potion. Whenever my health drops to 25%, it's got those ringing bells to alert me. That saved me before. A lot of this grinding can be pretty mindless, so it can be kind of be easy to tune it out, you know? So you gotta have these alerts that are like programmed into your UI to be like, okay, it's time to pay attention again, don't fuck up. Oh my god, there's gonna be 2 of them for sure. Yeah. It's just that was like not avoidable because they were just like on top of each other anyways. Oh, poison fell off of my Midnight Mace. Oh boy. Get used to it. This is what it's going to be like in Season of Discovery, but instead of 70 charges per poison application, you only get 40 at rank 1 instant poison. It's going to be... This is a part I'm not looking forward to. But I did find that in my spreadsheet, when I put in a backstab-oriented build, it preferred to have solid sharpening stone and black fathom sharpening stone and literally no poisons. And the backstab build like wasn't as good as the poison based builds with like saber slash or mutilate. It's like 1 to 3% behind depending on a couple things. But holy shit, imagine not having to deal with poison charges. That would be nice. Big benefit to the backstab build. And I've got all my work on different potential builds on the Discord already. So if you want to check those out, that's there. For Season of Discovery builds, I mean. Let's organize this. I like it when all the icons are together. Look at all the thick leather, all the heavy leather. We're actually generating this a little slower than I thought. Only 100 heavy leather and was it 31 thick leather so far? Whatever. Still, that's still good. Making our way through the level about 3/4 of the way. We finally found our spot, you know. We'll stay here for at least one more level. You know, we'll hit 38, we'll go up to 39, and then I'll have to decide. There's actually other raptor areas. We could just go to a different raptor area in Dustwallow when we hit 39. Or we could just stay here, keep killing these dudes. I'm not even super concerned about getting the Sword of Serenity from Scarlet Monastery, because I don't really intend to use that. I'm more interested in that whole quest line just because it probably gives a bunch of experience, but it's a whole bunch of running around. Like running all the way to Desolus to do a pre-quest before you go to Scarlet Monastery. Maybe that's worth it, maybe it's not. It's definitely not worth it before I have a mount. The amount of running you have to do there. But what I am hyped for is the other weapon you can get around level 40, which I could actually get right now, but I think I'm just under-leveled. Is the quest to do Razorfen Downs, and you get... Oh, I keep going too close to the raptors. You get Vanquisher's Sword. Vanquisher's Sword? Yeah, you just pick up the quest in Stormwind, and then you go to Razorfen Down, you clear the dungeon, boom, you're done. No, like, big, long pre-quest or any bullshit like that, like with Sword of Serenity and Scarlet Monastery. Vanquisher's Sword is much better. Much better than Sword of Serenity. Sword of Serenity is like stamina and spirit on it, and Vanquisher's Blade is 28 attack power. So, like, having Vanquisher's Blade in my offhand when I'm doing these ambushes is gonna give a bump to the ambush damage. It'll be great. Pull him away just a little bit. Screeched, so now we can move back. It's not gonna screech again. We can move back towards the other mobs again. So we're closer to them. Sprint. Go over to this one. sprinting so I don't lose my remorseless buff before getting to this guy. I'm just not concerned about using it as an escape mechanism, because like I have preparation, I still have evasion, I still have vanish, I still have healing potion. I have a lot of ways to get out of trouble, so we can use sprint to just accelerate our farm and not really be too worried about, you know, not having it as a defensive runaway tool. Go thick leather, up to 34 thick leathers. That's good. The goal is really not to just have 100 gold by level 40, but to actually have enough gold to buy. Hang on, this music's loud. There we go. Enough gold to buy both the mount and a Gut Ripper Epic BOE dagger from the auction house. So we kind of also want to just keep our eyes out and see what the price on Gut Ripper is every couple days. See if we can snag a cheap one or something, because prices on items like that tend to fluctuate. You know, there's like 5 or 6 of them in the auction house. They're listed for some overpriced value. No one buys them. They continually undercut each other. Then eventually people start buying them, and then the price goes back up. So, you know, some days it's expensive, other days it's cheap. So keeping our eye out for that too would be good. But right now we just don't have enough gold for that to be a thing at all, really. So, you know, I haven't been scouting that too much right now. But once we do have a little more gold, it'll be a more relevant thing to do. Which, I mean, should be by the end of this stream. I mean, we're gathering quite a lot of leathers. That'll be pretty valuable. Ooh, silk sand bracers, cloth, stamina, spirit. Oh, that's not very good. We will probably just vendor those. Okay, good. Pull this guy away so he doesn't aggro that one. Nice, we did it right this time. This is one where we would frequently, this spawn point would frequently aggro that one also, but we got it this time. We got it right. Ghostly Strike active. Bonus dodge chance. Big advantage of this ambush build, which is not super obvious just from like looking at the talents and being like, you're gonna ambush everything, okay, is you kill mobs so quickly that they don't have time to deal very much damage to you. And the result of that is you don't have to spend time or consumables healing yourself between pulls. So it's like a big, it's a big improvement in efficiency that's like not super obvious. You kill the mobs just a little bit slower, and you know, you're taking more damage per mob, and you're taking enough damage that like that accumulates over multiple pulls. You're not just regenning it while you walk to the next mob. But here, basically the only times I end up having to heal myself is when I like make a mistake and pull 2 mobs at once and take extra damage that way. I wonder what my dodge chance is. Without Ghostly Strike, my dodge chance 20% with 4.92 parry. So yeah, we're looking at a baseline of about 25% avoidance. Then we Ghostly Strike, that's 15% on top of that, so we'd be at about 40% total. Pretty good. Oh, aggro to extra, yeah, that's fine. Lots of parries there. What I'm really excited to see in Season of Discovery is they teased that, they suggested that you wouldn't be locked into playing a human, like, for the very powerful weapon skill racial bonus. And they were not, like, super specific on that, but what I would imagine is the case is that they've simply added a lot of items to make weapon skill less scarce of a stat. So you'll be able to find weapon skill on more things. That would be my guess on how they, approach that problem. But a lot of those items are, not known yet, or if they even exist, or maybe they solve this problem in a different way. Maybe they like change the glancing blow formula for Season of Discovery. So like that was like the main thing that made weapon skill super valuable. But I'm looking forward to my first character being like a dwarf rogue, I think. I think I'll go dwarf. Stone Skin sounds like the closest thing to Cloak of Shadows that I can get in Classic Era. Here says, I think they'll make racials interchangeable. They could do that, so then you would just pick whichever one you want and you'd still be a dwarf or you'd still be a gnome. I don't know. We'll see. Kind of like the dagger belt from Dharmal with +5 skill. Yeah. So, in Classic Era, which is, this, and it's what, the combat system that Season of Discovery is going to be based on, too. You have a thing called glancing blows. And a glancing blow is a potential result of an auto attack, like a regular hit, crit, miss, parry, dodge. It can also be a glancing blow, which is a hit, but it's a hit for reduced damage. And when you're attacking a boss level enemy, something 3 levels higher than you, 40% of your attempted auto attacks will be glancing blows. So a huge percentage of your auto attacks turn out to be glancing blows. And if you have just baseline weapon skill, no bonuses to your weapon skill, a glancing blow deals 35% reduced damage compared to a normal melee attack. And if you have +5 weapon skill, I think is all it takes, that goes down to like 8% reduced damage. So going from 35% damage reduction to 8% damage reduction on 40% of your auto attacks, and frankly, all the melee classes are basically just auto attack damage classes. Like, that's where most of your damage comes from. That's like, it's absolutely massive. It's such a big deal. And then there's some other modifiers to like your hit chance and some other things based on your weapon skill as well. But the main one is the glancing blow. So like, they could also fix the like insane overvalue of weapon skill by changing the glancing blow formula, or changing how the like combat glancing blow system works. Just to make it way less significant or something like that. Based on the comments they made about... Oh, I didn't follow exactly what they said about priests. Were they saying, like, you can... Because, like, priests have, like, special racial abilities. They have, like, priest racials. So, like, dwarf priest gets Fear Ward. Undead priest gets Devouring Plague. Or whatever. And they definitely hinted at a system of, like, changing which priest racial ability you had. So yeah, I mean, with that in place, yeah, that would make me think maybe it's more likely that they do a similar system for the, like, general racial abilities as well. So, like, you want your mace specialization and sword specialization from human racial, but you're a short, stubby dwarf, well, you can go do that, and that's fine. But, I would be more hype if it was just, like, they made weapon skill a stat that showed up on a lot of different weapons and items. So, like, it wasn't that hard to get. Like, in each phase, you'd have 2 or 3 items that could give you weapon skill for each weapon type. So, like, it'd be fairly accessible. Alright, where are we going? I just killed all the mobs over there. We gotta go this way. Vampiric Touch? Is that one of the priest racial abilities? I think that's just a, like, Shadow Priest ability in general, right? Like a Shadow Priest talent? That's the one that gives you mana back. I'm not a priest expert, in case you couldn't tell. Calls for help, but there are no other raptors in range. Oh, wait, hang on, settings. You guys can't see these call for help things. Creature, say emote, yell. Boss emote, boss whisper. Experience in the chat log? That might be too much spam. Whatever, we'll put it on. They do these emotes. Screecher calls for help, and you guys actually couldn't see them in the chat window that you guys can see, so I fixed that now. Oh, forgot about... I actually just straight up walked into that one. Alright, song with lyrics. Gift. That's how the Hades soundtrack be sometimes. So many lyric-based songs. $211 experience per. Need 76,000 experience per level at 211 per 360 mobs. That's not even that bad. Thought it was going to be a way bigger number. Some of these we actually get more experience for too. The higher level ones. I think 211 is the low end of our experience gain. Oh my god, I didn't see the... See, they're way too well camouflaged. Like, this happened twice in a row now. I aggro one, I pull it back, I didn't even realize I was walking into another one. I think we're going to level up before the inventory fills up. It's going to be good, because then I'm going to Hearthstone. And put all these leathers onto the auction house. We can see if raptor hide or raptor flesh sells for any good amount on the auction house. And if it does, we'll put it on the auction house. If not, we'll send it to the vendor. Back this way. I saw there was a raptor over there, and there's a raptor right there. So I tried to move this guy into a position where I wouldn't aggro either of them when he called for help. And I did that successfully. Nice. saw me. My stealth skills, not so good. Hey Simon, how do you reckon Rogue Tank will be since you lose combo points on target switch? That might be a kind of frustrating part of being a Rogue Tank, but I imagine... I mean, Blizzard has said many times they intend for all tanks to be viable main tanks. And, like, we don't know a lot of what's happening in Season of Discovery, so I'm pretty sure they know how to make a Class B a viable main tank. So I'm not too worried. You know, we'll see what happens, but I'm sure if you want to be, like, your guild's primary tank as a rogue, I bet that'll be fine. Alright, reapply poison. How many charges? Oh, 1 charge left on the Midnight Mace. Okay, we'll reapply that one also. I mean, the main thing you're doing as tank rogue is, you know, you're just maintaining your Blade Dance finishing move and then just trying to hit each of the mobs. You know, you have a huge threat modifier and you get to use Repost all the time, which Repost does a shitload of damage. So, like, just off of the damage it deals, you're probably going to be able to generate a lot of threat through using Repost whenever it's up. And you have, like, huge increases to your parry chance, so Repost should be available pretty much on cooldown. Yeah, not get to ambush him. Leather. Put all the leather together again. I like this. All the most premium items in the inventory stuck together, and then all the trash can just go wherever it lands. Yeah, I think we solved the problem of, like, rogues not having good healing abilities by just leaning into the fact that rogues are really good at killing things quickly even harder, to the point that we don't need to heal ourselves anymore, because the mobs just die. Although that's now 2 in a row that we didn't manage to do a stealth opener on, because I was being careless. Getting close to the level up. 2.5 bubbles left. Oh? What was that? Something of the monkey. Headhunters, Spalders of the monkey. That's a 2 agility, 1 stamina upgrade. 5 spirit downgrade. I think we might be better. This is probably worth at least a gold. I think we're better off selling that item. That's a good pickup. A shoulder, required level 30 of the monkey. Very good random enchant. Definitely better than what we already have, but not by much. So I think with the goal of, like, trying to get mount money and gut ripper money, I think that goes to the sale rather than to the equip. Yeah, that was a good pickup. We've managed to get a couple of greens that are good to sell. Hawkeye's shoes, agility, stamina. Stamina spirit, not so good. This is one we had before. We went for strength, agility. I think we had something else too, didn't we? Oh, we had a stamina intellect thing. Not seeing it right now. Oh well, whatever. We have this shield of the whale. That's gonna get vendored for sure. No one wants shields, nor does anyone want of the whale items. It's a double negative. Awful. Missed ambush. We're gonna put our next talent point in murder. If we want to get to precision, we need to essentially waste 5 points. But like precision is what could stop those missed ambushes from happening. I just don't think it's worth dunking 5 points on these talents to be able to access precision, when we've got like perfectly good other talents that we can benefit from every single point we spend. Big ambush. Half the mob's health gone. Insta. Oh, this one always gets me. I always come up to this mob and I forget that there's a mob up the hill on the right. This has happened many times now. Yeah, I approached from this angle, so the tree was and the hill was like blocking my sight of this guy who chills out right up there. Heavy leather and thick leather, good. Yeah, distract burns some energy, but I think I like using it because it just makes the process of like sneaking up to the mob so much easier. Like, I hate dealing with the mob like detecting you at the last minute and turning around, or it's just like regular idling AI making it walk around and like it turns right before you're about to ambush it. It's just super annoying. But distract's a 30-second cooldown, so I don't usually have it up for every single mob, but I think using it when it is available is nice little speed up to the situation. Definitely worth the energy, is what I'm saying. Oh, this is 3 together? I don't want to fight 3 at once. Now make it 2 at once? Oh, missed ambush, okay. Miss. Miss. Parry. Miss. Yeah, that's the dual wield life. That just happens sometimes. Thick leather. Heavy leather. Oh, oh, yeah. See, this is what I could have avoided if I just distracted him. Alright, another lyrics-based song, and we skip. Alright, that one I maybe didn't need to distract. He was already facing away. Excuse me. Excuse me, sorry. Man, imagine how fast you could mob tag if you were doing ambush build. Cause like, when you mob tag, you have to get the mob down to 49% health, and then whoever's helping you can just kill it, and you'll still get full experience. And with ambush build, like, you get it to full health on like your first or second global, so you could do this like so fast. Limited by stealth movement speed, pretty much. I mean, if you could find a high enough density area, you would probably be limited by the 60 energy per ambush. So like, your maximum rate would be one mob every 6 seconds. Because you literally wouldn't generate enough energy to ambush again. But you'd have to find like a really high density area for that to be the limiting factor. That was a good distract. He was walking away from me, so it would have taken like a couple more seconds for me to get to him if I didn't distract him. Oh my god, I did not think that guy was in range. I did not think that guy was in range of the Screech. And he just comes right over. See that one coming? Okay, he turned around. Good. Big ambush. Just how we like them. Yeah, this build is great. Like, whenever you get an upgrade to your rank of ambush or you get a better dagger, you can super duper tell. Because it's you get such a big multiplier on your weapon damage and like multipliers on your ambush damage that like any dagger upgrade or any ambush upgrade, it becomes like super obvious that your ambushes are hitting for way more damage now. Which feels good because a lot of the other changes you get on your character in Classic, they're very incremental and very small. So like, it's less obvious and less exciting when you get like a new rank of Sinister Strike or something like that. Because it's just not that big of a difference in terms of how much damage you're doing. But with Ambush, it's a special case. Oh my, I saw that guy and I pulled this one away. to intentionally not be in range, so it wouldn't aggro from the screech. Okay, this is a part of this farming spot that I really just, even though we've been here a while, I have not gotten accustomed to it yet. Of like these guys screeching and calling for help, and like I need to recognize the range at which this happens if I want to prevent it. Which I thought I was doing properly that time. I like aggroed him and I dragged him away, and I thought he was going to be far enough away. But I was wrong. Oh, just one bubble left. Oh gosh, we are probably going to fill up the inventory before we hit the level up, with only 2 slots left. I thought we were going to level up before maxing out the inventory. Maybe there's something we can delete, or maybe there's a vendor nearby. What's a low value item in here? We have 1 medium leather. Tribal raptor feathers. I have 10, 10, 2... Yeah, we'll see. Cross that bridge when we come to it. We're not there yet. We still have 2 inventory slots. I'm curious what's going to happen first. Run out of inventory space. I think I'm going to run out of inventory space first. That's my guess. With how close we are to filling up, and we still have 3,000 experience to go at 200 XP per mob. You know, that's 15 mobs, 14 mobs now. We'll see. We could just keep getting loot that stacks with the loot we already have. You know, raptor flesh, raptor hide, smooth raptor skin, tribal raptor feathers. Those all just stack with what we already have. Trying to look where the next raptor... Yeah, there's one over there. That's what I was avoiding, pulling him back here. I didn't see the guy when I walked up initially, but I remembered that there's usually one over there, so I just, like, instinctively pulled this mob back. And that was the correct thing to do. Big ambush. Little ghostly strike. Bonus dodge chance. There we are. Oh, aggro 2. Hit evasion. Who cares? Got my hardcore rogue to 40 and started playing Wrath? What? Why did you give up at 40? Did you get bored? I mean, the next big milestone, it becomes much harder to reach, like, significant milestones, you know? That's kind of where I stopped with my first hardcore rogue, at, like, 42 or 43. You know, I got my Sword of Serenity, I got my Vanquisher's Blade, and I was like, damn. It's gonna be a long time before I experience a power spike like that again. And then I was less motivated to play. Big ambush. What are you up to in Wrath now, Soulscry? You know, of course, you're doing some Icecrown Citadel, I assume. Inventory full. Damn it, we hit inventory full first. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 2 more inventory slots now. Let me just do 500 gammas for Scourge Stones and try to mess up the Lich King. Well, yeah, you can do that, yeah. You can get a lot of gear significantly better than your Nax gear. Or pre-raid Nax. Okay, so that's like 38 or 3900 gear score. It's yeah, that's a lot. Not ready for Icecrown Citadel. Were you able to find like a tank to queue gammas with most of the time? I couldn't imagine doing that as a DPS and just taking the like 10-minute queues for every dungeon as a DPS. Damn. So you're saying you grinded that all out, queuing as a DPS and taking, you know, 10-minute queues. Oh boy. That's rough. I think I've seen you in Dalaran a couple times. You're in, like, mostly Icecrown Citadel gear now, though, right? Like, you made it. Right? Oh, poisons fell off. We're very close to the level up. Just a couple more. Because we're at 4, 6, 8. Yeah, the nice thing about all these, like, token systems, emblems, badges, Scourge Stones, Sidereal Essence, is what you can do if you're really trying to be, like, efficient with your gearing. You can grind a bunch of the emblems or Scourge Stones or whatever and pick up loot along the way. And then do, like, 1 or 2 raids. And then, instead of spending your emblems or Scourge Stones, like, right away as soon as you can get an upgrade with them, you just hold on to them, you do a little bit of raiding, and then you're like, okay, you know, I got some items from these, like, Trial of the Crusader pugs and some items from these gammas. What are my weakest items I have now? And then use the badges to fill in the weakest slots. And that way you avoid the situation of, like, spending a bunch of badges on an item and then, like, going to a raid, going to, like, your first raid and getting an upgrade over that item. And then those badges are, like, effectively wasted. Okay, we gotta level up. Let's Hearthstone to Ironforge. We're gonna do a food break while I do my inventory management. Sell all the leathers, vendor some other stuff, see what happens. I'm gonna go get some peanut butter and jelly, so we'll have a nice lunch together. Lunch break, then more hardcore WoW rogue, 38 plus. All right, done. Updated stream title, put a little BRB sign on, and you know, even though we're in the relative safety of a city, I'm still logging out while going AFK. That's just a smart thing to do. All right, it is time for some snackies. I will be right back. I'm gonna bring the bread and the peanut butter and the jelly back here. We'll make the sandwiches all together, have a good time. It'll be great. So be right back.